I can do the rest of the planning stuff in the background, but it's vignette time, everybody.
Hey kid, nice vignette.
So let me get some music together. Who would like to go first, other than Tori?
Goodbye.
Me or Chance? What do you want, buddy?
So who wants to go first?
Flip a fucking coin.
I'll roll a 1d. Someone roll 1d2.
Me, I'm going first. Me.
You?
Yeah.
Why 1d2? There's 3 people here, Jordan.
No, Tori doesn't go first.
Well,
doesn't go
sometimes
first.
Tori needs to be forced to go first, okay?
I'm not a real person. You can't look in my direction. I'll vomit.
Oh, vomit.
Well, this habit just needs to be broken. What happens if there's only just you, Tori? What happens then?
Then I vomit.
That's when the vomit comes.
I think Tori should go first, just so a vomit can come, you know?
I'm already going first.
Alright, well...
Although, I guess
you...
technically she would be kind of going first with me
Like,
if she's
sorta.
playing Sarah.
You're talking first, so I'm okay. Maybe, probably, I don't know.
Oh, God. Well,
Your child has social anxiety.
I think this is the right song. Why don't you talk about your dependent then there, Scrib?
Okay.
For those that obviously weren't there for the prologue, if you want to, or your tutorial, you can add stuff from that too as well.
Am I describing both of them, or just the one that Tori will be playing for?
Describe just the one Tori will be playing.
Okay. Her name is Sarah White. She is not my child. I have unwittingly adopted her after her mother was bitten, and then I, with very much guilt that continues to plague me to today, left her behind to get on the helicopter with Sarah. Sarah at the time was, what was it, like 10 or something? So I think she's like 12 now. Let me double check here. But yeah, I don't really have any idea too much for attitude wise, right? I suppose, she was 8 at start of Crash, so she's 10 now. Because it's two years after, right? Mr. Moffat. This is 2 years after?
Yes, 2 years.
Okay, so she's 10 now. Well,
2 years after she's heard the screams of her mother crying out for her and you to come back for her.
Yeah, you know. It's scarring for everyone. When Caleb first met her, she was pretty quiet. I suppose she's kind of a blank slate for however you want to play her at this point.
Yep.
Just that she hasn't seen her parents since the collapse. And she saw her mom be left behind. And Caleb's been taking care of her ever since. Although I suppose there's been some cross help in there because Caleb's other dependent is his mother, so she's probably been helping a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And Tori, you wanted to play them?
Yeah, I can play her.
Okay. Any questions about the dependent or anything?
No, I'm currently trying to dig through your DVNR here, Andrea, to get back to your old comic.
Well, for her, yeah. OG Sarah was a little rambunctious. A little snarky. Yeah. Do you need the link? I can try to hunt for it.
No, I found it.
Okay. Gosh, which one do I want to do? I was either gonna do a... Was it support? Is that when I'm helping them?
Support, you're helping them. Cope, they're helping you.
And then the other one's
Engage, you
establishing.
make a little place here in Union Station that hasn't been established before. For a place where you and your opponent hang out or do stuff at.
Let's see. I'm just trying to think. Because they're... Because I do believe Caleb's old house is actually still on this side of everything. Although that's a little far away. When we're establishing stuff, it's like right nearby, right? Because it's safe. Margaret?
Sorry, say that again?
When we do the establishing one, the points are like right nearby, right? Because it's safe.
Yeah, it can be somewhere outside as well, but it's somewhere safe.
Okay. Oh boy.
If there is danger associated with getting there, it's not too much that you can't handle. That would be like, roll randomly to see if you get attacked this time around. Like it's safe enough that then you know what you're doing, kind of.
Right. Where is our place? Train start point. That's where. Or no, that's not start point.
We're in Union Station, Chicago.
Union Station. There we go. Well, the Art Institute's over there. Nearby. It means the bean is nearby.
The bean.
The bean.
Fucking force Jordan to deal with the bean.
Make it happen. Do it.
If you go to the bean, it is a tourist spot, so that might not be so safe.
Okay.
Do it.
I suppose.
Don't let
it'd
him
be
scare you
full,
away
but-
from it.
Remember how filled Chicago is with people, and remember that at least 80% of them are now undead people running around looking for people to
that's
chomp
Well,
people down.
You're helping, right? So I just really want to see the bean.
really, really want.
You can see the
It's
bean from a safe
always
distance,
dead
maybe.
people.
It becomes my own leg, like.
Your extra leg. My daughter really wanted to see the bean.
Really want to see the bean. Gosh, I can't think of any place that would be outside of Union Station that'd be safe. So I guess I'll just support. Yeah, I'll support you.
Okay, so that means Tori, you have to come up with some situation or problem that, through natural RP and such that, your lovely, father, is that where you're at with each other now, or caretaker? I guess.
I think it's probably more like caretaker. Caleb has never stepped in as her father figure. If she sees him that way, okay, he'll accept it. But I don't know if she does or not.
Mm-hmm. So then, you can
Question.
come up with a situation they can help.
How many kids are on the train?
No, there's more than a couple. This is an evacuation point, so you've got more than a few.
Okay.
Some that you play with, I'm sure.
There were probably a lot more at first, and then,
Oh no.
the betrayal happened. The great betrayal.
How recently did that happen?
Well, the Great Betrayal was we joined like right at the very end though, so I don't know if she would have had time to associate.
No,
with
you
them.
definitely would have had time.
Oh, really? The betrayal was after? After?
Well, so you got there, right?
Yeah.
And then remember you were there for like waiting for like days,
Oh, okay.
right? And then the train came in, and then more days passed. To the point where then people were starting to get low on like supplies and stuff, and then I'm sure that happened.
Gotcha. And at that point, I'm sure Caleb would be like, "Yeah, go play with kids."
Yeah, go play with the kids, and stuff. And then afterwards, like, well, sorry, half your friends you just made are probably dead.
Yeah, I got a problem. I can bring to you.
Oh, okay.
Half dead, and also, funny enough, since a lot of the Union Station has been barred off, and there's still like casualties kind of roaming the halls and more of the more complicated and fuller areas. Funnily enough, probably at least a quarter of them are probably still walking around somewhere of your old
boy.
friends, so
Yeah,
that's fun.
Well, what's your problem, child?
So, with that then, where do you want to start this support? Are you together where your sleeping mat would be, I guess, or set the scene. Set the scene.
Yeah, sure. It can be around the sleeping quarters. I'm not really sure how they're set up.
Some people are in the train on seats and stuff. Other people are on the floor outside the train and things
there's
like that.
barrels of fire to keep warm and stuff like that.
Stuff like that, yeah.
Excellent, gotcha. Then I suppose they're probably just nearby. Caleb is probably just warming his hands right now. And just kind of vibing, keeping an eye on Sarah for whatever she's up to.
I think Sarah is up by a window, like kind of cross-armed, looking out, tapping the glass.
Tapping it?
Yeah. More absent-mindedly than actively trying to get anything. And that's just kind of where she is.
You okay over there?
Yeah, I've been thinking, Mr. Nurse Man. I'm thinking really hard.
And what have you been thinking about?
I looked out these windows before. And you know Tally? Tally, my friend Tally?
Which one is Tally again?
She's got the long hair, cute little pink blouse thingy.
Yes.
You know, Tally.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Tally, you love Tally, I love Tally, we all love Tally. I've been looking outside and I see sometimes I see Mr. and Mrs. Watkins, Tally Watkins, her parents.
Are they casualties walking around? Is this what you're implying? Yeah?
Look, they're outside. And you get to go walk around outside. But I haven't seen any Tally. I haven't seen her in here or out there with them. No Tally. I'm starting to think maybe we play hide and seek and I forgot about it.
Maybe she changed her blouse.
I would know if she changed her blouse, Mr. Nurse Man. Because she still has long hair. And she's still Tally.
Okay. Well, where was the last time you saw her? And he'll have, having him warmed up his hands, he'll have walked over and sat by the window with her.
Tally was with her parents. At least I think they're her parents. They have the long hair. And that, yeah. And they're up in the train together. And there was a bunch of yelling. And now they're outside. And I haven't seen Tally. At least I think that was the last time I saw him. Because there could have been a hide and seek thingy.
How long ago?
How long ago was the betrayal?
2 long years.
Many years.
About 2 years.
2 years. There, that's a long time to be sitting on this.
I may have started that game, and she may have been hiding the whole time. Or maybe she took it like I don't want to find her.
He looks out the window. Does he see Mr. and Mrs. Tally?
There might be some casualties in the distance.
If you go looking around the station for casualties, you might
Not
see
very
some.
safe. I mean, stay on safe grounds. We could do a walkabout. Hey, we could walk a little. Put a little bit of effort to find her if she's still nearby, but Sarah, it's been 2 years and there's a lot of people moving around. One of her relatives might have found her by now.
I haven't seen anyone else that looked like, she's very, very special hair. It's like super red. I haven't seen any. Okay, well, that's a lie. I've seen a couple, but not like Tally,
I do.
Yeah.
Here, let's look around,
Okay.
but carefully.
I'm always careful, Mr. Nurse Man.
We have to be very careful. I do appreciate that.
I'm the carefulest.
He'll offer a hand.
She takes it and uses it to jump off the seat.
And we can start doing a lap around the safe part of the train area.
Looking around all the safe areas and maybe some of the more questionable ones that have guards around them.
Yeah, but basically just ones where we won't be immediately attacked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I assume you're trying to be safe about it. I also assume like you're going to all the old hiding spot. You're being led to all the old hiding spots and stuff.
Yep. Checking all the little spots.
Roll an awareness for me then.
Okay. Baby's first roll. Where's my sheet? There you are.
I wonder how tragic this is gonna be.
Alright. Okay, awareness is a 1, so it's not like I don't have it. I didn't make it.
Alright, well, you have some options here, right? You can use a willpower, you could use a reference.
Use a reference right away.
Otherwise this will count as a failed support check. Which means
willpower spent here. Does that also mean I don't have it for
the mission?
the mission?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Gosh. I have one more.
You have to look for a weak spot or a soft spot opportunity.
Oh no. Well, you know what? We'll pull on that reference right now. Why not? Earliest reference call in existence.
Wow, what a miracle. That reference is Tally.
Wow.
God. What? I'm fine. I'm right here.
Right here. Their problem solved, Josh.
No,
Gosh.
actually,
Turns out she also has face blindness.
Right. No,
remember with references, it's going to be someone who you have a business connection with or whatever, right? For what you do as a taker. It can be anyone. Just they have to have a job and a reason why they can help you in the situation you're calling them in.
Okay.
And a name, and then we go through from there.
So the name is here, I'll post it. XOXO Coffee Lover XOXO.
Oh, of course, yeah. Very on brand.
I gotta uncross this because now I'm gonna mark them as a reference. And let's see, how would I know them? I was actually kind of thinking that they're probably a taker mom.
Taker mom?
Yeah, well, I mean, they're a mother. You know, they're a mother before becoming a taker, but they fucking love coffee, right? But also, I guess what their specialization, how I met them would be, I probably helped them, or at least, you know, it did the medical thing for them. So that's how I met them, and probably had some small talk chatter, and probably got some tips and pointers on how to raise a kid. But taker wise, what she's good at is she has a really good eye for finding stuff. Find stuff for her family, find stuff for anyone that asks.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Is that good enough?
That's good enough.
Okay.
So you call them up, or I guess you go see them.
I'd probably just go see them.
Sure. You bringing Sarah with you?
Yeah, I'll bring Sarah with me.
Okay. Then yeah, you pull up over to where they're staying. They are, well, since it's already been established, actually, they're probably in a little market trade area with some stuff that they've recently found when they last went out. You watch as they're nursing a little like metal mug thing. It's nice, it's warm. You can assume it's probably coffee.
Probably.
And they slightly their hands don't tremble or anything like that, but they slightly twitch every now and then.
Okay. I see it's gotten worse over the 2 years.
Coffee's a lot harder to find.
Coffee misser.
Yeah.
As they see you come over, and oh, actually, hold on, let me double check before I just start saying random shit. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so you come over, and she immediately sees you, goes, "Oh, Pebble."
Hey, coffee.
Hey, oh, and little Sarah too. What's
Hi,
going on,
Coffee.
kid?
Do you have any for me?
Well, I got a few things maybe you might be interested in.
Oh, yeah.
We...
Why don't you take a look?
Yeah, if you take a look.
What do you need?
We're looking for
Anything.
someone. Well,
Everything.
there, please.
Well, actually, here he pulls out a little trunk. He's like, I went through a dentist's office and think that you might like something in here. He opens a little treasure trunk. It's full of just little doodads and toys and stuff.
There is a child's face shoved so far into it.
One thing, Sarah. You can pick one thing. So think carefully.
Can I take the trunk?
No.
Okay.
Clever, but no.
She snaps and looks back into the trunk.
Don't know if there's enough meal tickets for that.
We're actually looking for someone. And was wondering if you have come across them while you've been poking around at all. Her name is Tally. Little girl, roughly around Sarah's age, red hair, pink blouse.
Pink blouse, Tally. It's Tally. Oh, the She pauses and twitches a bit. She thinks, and Morton's kids, right? The Mortons.
Does that sound right? out of character?
Yeah, their parents. The last name is Morton.
Yeah, them.
Yeah. Hmm. No, I don't think I saw them. Recently. Not in a while, actually.
Sarah
Thanks.
seems to think that they're, well, outside.
They are outside.
But
At least the parent. I haven't seen Tally.
she hasn't seen Tally.
Outside, or as in outside the perimeter in the station?
Yeah, they're
Sarah?
walking around outside.
Outside. Hmm.
But not Tally.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Thinks and says, do you know where maybe they would have hidden?
There's a couple places, because we used to play a lot of hide and seek.
Did you ever go outside the perimeter?
Oh yeah, lots of times.
Thought so.
It was not safe out there.
There was that time when the soldiers, they pulled back. I guess no one was really watching.
So she could be out there.
Let me pack up here a bit, and we'll see if we can't find anything.
Okay. Do I have to pay a ticket for whatever Sarah has picked out?
Yeah, you'll have to.
Okay. Does that count down my bounty?
It'll count as the cost for using a reference.
Okay.
Sarah just
One
picked out like a
small
little
toy
mason
isn't
jar.
worth a bounty, but like
True.
spending time getting a couple toys maybe here and there, that'll cost the bounty's worth. Yeah,
Okay.
of time and effort and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll go out with you, and Coffee is constantly like, well, where did they usually hide? Did they have any hints or tips for hiding? Did they get help with their hiding spots? Were they
Oh,
crafty?
no. Tally was really good at hiding by herself. She
Mm.
always found me by, well, I her face expression or her expression changes into one of totally not telling a fib. I found her lots of times.
Mm.
Mm.
Lots of times.
Yeah, lots of times. But she usually came out of like, or I mean, I found her like near cars and stuff.
Cars and stuff. And you said you saw their parents out here too?
Oh, they're further out.
Further out.
I looked out and all I saw were casualties.
Yeah, we never play that far out.
But they were
So
that
they're
far.
breaking the rules.
Mm. Right.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Thanks. And we'll begin to start tracking and looking. And, she explains kind of what she's doing. She's going along, and for you there, Pebble, and they're like, we're dealing with someone who has good at hiding already, but now add in an adult's touch to it as well. Because most people died inside the station, so if they were outside, that means they either wandered out or out to begin with, which means they probably went with or towards their daughter. So that means here.
Okay.
And she goes over to a storefront. It's not super within the area, but nearby. And starts to look around. Doesn't seem like many people have been in here or anything like that. But she goes from looking inside cupboards and things to looking up at the ceiling. and looks at you and is like, and kind of goes over and like measures you a bit there, Pebble.
I can boost her if she
It's
needs
like-
it.
Measures you and just like, Mr. Morton was about this high on you, which means raise your arms up.
It does.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Brace yourself.
Okay.
All right, and he climbs on you
Okay, yeah.
and starts pushing open the little like. It's not styrofoam. I don't know what the material's called again. But you know when you have those your ceiling that has like
they're like really
you can
hard
push them up.
foam almost, yeah.
like a foam, yeah. And starts like pushing them up and looking, and eventually she pushes one up and she pulls out a duffel bag. And she pulls out another duffel bag. And another duffel bag. And she opens them up and you see where it's food and water and supplies.
Mm-hmm.
I
Ooh,
think
jackpot. You got treasure.
the Mortons had a little stash, I think. Look around.
Okay.
And as you look around, eventually you open up one area of the ceiling and you see a small little form curled up in a ball facing away from you.
Can I identify it?
You see brilliant red hair, matted, dirty, maybe a little faded now, but
Deceased?
can't tell.
I will carefully approach.
Carefully approach. Reach a hand out.
I will say a name first, I think. I'll say your name first before reaching. We've seen casualties for a bit now.
Yeah. Say your name. Doesn't seem to react to it.
And if she doesn't react, then I will carefully reach out, yeah.
Reach out closer and closer. Hand touches their shoulders to try and like pull them over so you can see their front better.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody shudder and shake. Pull back a bit as they turn over towards you. You can see they don't look great. But their eyes fall on yours. For the briefest second, you're like, oh god, is it a casualty? Of course, this... You found me.
Oh, Tally. Yeah, medical mode, wow.
Medical mode.
I found her! I say it louder, so...
Yep. Immediate clamor over towards where you are.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll see to her what I can do right now medically, and then pick her up very gingerly.
Sarah is along with you right now.
You're probably... Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys let her into the building, but yeah.
all in the same area, at
Yeah,
least.
same area. I think he would have had her hang back a little in the instance that he found a dead Tally.
Yeah, of course.
But no, she's alive. So yes, you are
In the
not
medical
allowed to
mode.
come in,
Yeah, you
I
take
think-
care of them. And, yeah, you come in.
I think Sarah came in like excited, like Tally, and then kind of saw the mood of it.
Mhm.
It kind of went quiet.
Mm-hmm.
She is very good at hiding. And yeah, definitely do everything I can for her right now, and then pick her up and bring her into safety.
Yep. Bring her in, and the station authorities will log us all in and make sure all the transitionary stuff is fine, and reintroduce, check over everyone, that whole thing.
I think in between all that, like when he's left with Sarah. And this will be after he's thanked Coffee for her help. Like profusely thanked, because this is really big. Like, they were able to find her. And presume like he'd leave most of the supplies that they had found for her, and then also, you know, bring it back in for the train itself, since it's, you know, his extra supplies if it's left, unless she ate all of it. But yeah, in between, probably somberly is with Sarah, sitting with her, and he'll look over and like, how's Sarah doing? How's she doing?
She's back to facing the glass with her arms crossed, just kind of looking out in that same direction.
Then he'll have been sitting at the sill with her then. But he just kind of pats her on the arm. Hey.
Hi.
You did really good.
I felt like I had to find her. You know? I think I forgot.
We found her just in time.
She kind of shuffles over. I'm gonna be straight with you, Mr. Nurse Man.
Mm-hmm.
I actually never found her. Ever. She was just, I never won those games.
Well, you found her when it was most important, when it needed to count most. Right?
Well, you kinda. But I just want to say you're way better at the finding part than I am.
Well, if we have to be technical here, Coffee is the best at finding.
Coffee is pretty good at finding.
Mm-hmm.
She plays around with a mason jar she took from the duffel bag.
Yeah, you tell her thanks again next time you see her.
I will. I'm gonna fill this with bugs.
Okay. Be careful.
I'm gonna give him a coffee.
Does Coffee like bugs?
Coffee will take your bugs.
Okay. Caleb.
She's a mom. He finds value in such useless things.
There you go.
It's like, oh, that's so sweet of you.
He will not tell Sarah to not give bugs to Coffee then.
We can end that there.
Yeah. Nice.
Fantastic.
Oh, little sweats there. Like, oh. Okay, so how do I mark this? Is it needy right now then?
Needy, yes.
Okay, that's a check mark, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Caleb. Sarah's gonna take care of that.
Oh, what?
And
Did it fill
payments of
enough
bugs. She got you.
Thank you for being my dependent.
I hope I did okay.
You did a good Sarah.
I did.
You did good.
I hope I was a good first vignette.
It was, of course. Who wants to go next? There's only 2 of you.
I did my time. I actually have to use the bathroom, so it'd probably be good for Benny to go.
No, Benny.
Benny, then.
Benny! All right.
I'll be right back.
Can't believe you're going to be right back.
Tell me about your dependent, Benny.
All right. So, I was wondering if I wanted Jeff, the technician in quotation marks, to be his dependent or not. But I figured that, you know what, this makes sense. This is the person he showed up with. And this is a person that he's been covering for the entire time and trying to fucking help out the entire time. So, Jeff is a younger man. Probably, much like, probably also a bit lanky. I don't imagine, like a pole or like pencil fin lanky, but a bit on the lanky side. Um, Probably, bit of curly hair sort of thing. And before the collapse occurred, very much was like very fresh out of, schooling. As we know from Benny's tutorial, the entire thing of Jeff, who the fuck taught you how to do your job? Read the fucking manual again. Because Jeff, we don't really know how Jeff got his certificates and his apprenticeship completed, because he's a licensed electrical technician. But like,
But he's still reading the manual to do things.
yeah, and the man, doesn't do a very good job with it. Benny's always having to constantly redo his work. It's a bit stressful. But now, ever since with the collapse and whatnot, I'd imagine Benny's been like, Jeff, I ain't always gonna be around. We gotta teach you how to do your fucking job, Jeff.
So
Okay.
Jeff is minorly competent now.
I like to think Jeff might be minorly competent now. Nowhere near to like Benny's standards of competence. Because Benny expects you to like, yeah, if he's like, get me the fucking moon, he expects you to get the fucking moon, Expectations are sky high. It's Benny. So yeah, like I imagine, Jeff and Benny have a very odd relationship, because there's no brotherly vibes here. There's no mentorship go here. Maybe Jeff views Benny as a mentor figure, but Benny does not view Jeff as an apprentice. Benny views Jeff as a holy fuck, are you still alive sort of scenario. Because kind of maybe they have like the lost puppy syndrome going on with Benny, because Benny saved Jeff's life repeatedly, and Benny's just like, no time to panic, no time to panic, no time to panic, and stuff like that. And it's been 2 years, so I imagine that their relationship dynamic has kind of slowly changed, where Benny begrudgingly tolerates Jeff, and Jeff is available for Benny to talk to from time to time when Benny, isn't out there doing work and going, I hate fucking climbing on catwalks. I hate climbing on fucking catwalks. Ah! So, But I imagine that they also probably work together quite often, because, correct me if I'm wrong, Jordan, but there's always work to go on in this place to keep it up and running, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So Benny and Jeff are probably both kept pretty busy, because both of them are electrical technicians, and every time someone refers to Jeff as such, Benny's just like, yep, he's certified all right. Uh-huh. So yeah, like, as for, other specific details about Jeff, up to you really, but I do think that their relationship is more one-sided than anything, with Benny just trying to make them more competent and slowly succeeding. Slowly. We're getting there, Jeff. We're getting there.
Okay.
I also don't think Jeff is, like a what's a word for it? A wet marshmallow or anything like that, like a pushover. As we saw in the tutorial, Jeff, did give pushback to Benny with some things. So I don't think it's like a case where like Benny tells him to do something, he's like, yes sir, and just goes ahead and do it. I think there's like pushback there. Like Jeff is his own person still.
Don't quite remember the accent that was used for him, so apologies.
Well, I mean, do whatever you want. It's okay.
Yeah, do Do whatever you want. I literally just have Jeff the Technician written down as my
Jeff the-
dependents.
Jeff the techni. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Jordan, and there's 3 kinds of vignettes, right?
There's cope, which your
Yeah.
dependent helps you with coping with all the shit that's going on, and I get to be an asshole.
Yeah.
There's support, where you gotta help your dependent with something, or there's engage, where you make something that isn't already established in the community, where you and your dependent either hang out, or you do stuff in, or either way you're together.
All right. I think I'm going to go with an engage because if I fail a check with a cope, I run away from my dependent.
Well, hold on here. It's okay if you do that, because you don't have any humanity damage, so... Why not tempt fate? Live life.
Because, Jordan, I ain't tempting fate yet. There'll be lots of fate tempting in this session, but this is not the moment. So I think I'll go with an engage. That one's nice. Nice and simple.
Yeah, it is.
Nice and
Come
simple.
on someplace.
Yeah, so... So, I reckon there is, because this is all in Union Station, right? Like,
Yep.
we fortified Union Station.
Some parts of Union Station.
Yeah, some parts of it. Like, there's that other half of it, which we just don't talk about.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You don't want to be the guy that's sleeping on the peripheries of the perimeter, because, like, you can kind of hear the casualties in the distance, and it's, like, not a great place to sleep.
Yeah. So, I like to imagine, there's probably a couple back rooms, because, it is Union Station. It is like an old building. And I imagine that, like, in one of those said back rooms is a slowly growing nest of various different engineering types. Because, engineers just don't socialize with other people unless they're engineers, because we're weird like that. And more in particular, the main reason this has slowly been forming is because it's been people trying to pool knowledge together on how to do different jobs, because this is the apocalypse, and I doubt anyone here is actually a train engineer. Maybe there's 1 or 2 people, but most of them probably don't work with trains, and everything with the station is revolving around the train. So I think it's the case where it's kind of like, it's book club for engineers. / it's also... This is where you go to answer fucking questions, because what the fuck is that part, and what is it supposed to do? And then you have like 10 people go, I don't know. Could be an energy regulator. Someone else could be, I don't know. Looks like some sort of hydraulic. And it's the wonderful case of, let's figure this out, everyone. If we combine our 10 brains, we got 10 brain power going here. Let's figure this out. So I imagine it's kind of a nice place just to hang out for the more mechanical sort of aspects of the people here to figure things out, because it's not like the train has a manual on how to fix the train.
Yeah, every so often, I'm sure Reader holds a seminar where it's like, okay, as an actual engineer, now I'll answer your questions and see what you guys got right. You guys thought this was a an oil regulator? You guys are fucking stupid.
Well, what's the fucking point of the oil catch underneath it?
That's
What's
for
the point?
hydraulics, you fucking dumbnuts.
Ah, shit.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Why is it black?
Feel bad. Yeah, feel bad about yourself.
Why is it black? Why is it all stained?
Why is it all stained? Cause it's old.
Old or
You
Should
oil?
give us a clean
He
part.
takes some stuff and he like wipes it off. He uses alcohol and like wipes it off, and it's like stainless steel looking now.
You son of a bitch.
That's right. It's a trick fucking question. None of you actually examined the part and saw it was in prime condition. You failed. Try again. Next one. This
All right.
bookish man is the most asshole person.
Amazing.
But yeah, no, this is a perfect place. So,
Okay.
you're depending on a little scene here. Then I assume it's study time. I guess.
Yeah.
I would do.
All right, Jeff.
Hmm?
You got your book?
Got my book.
All right. So.
Does
Now.
he? What does he call? Does he call you by Benny?
Probably Benny or Tempest, because we're slowly doing taker
We
names.
are doing taker names. I'm just not sure how firm Benny is about his.
Benny isn't his real name, so when people call him Benny, it works just as right. No one knows his actual name.
Okay, well he's gonna call you Benny.
Fantastic. All right, what's Jeff's taker name?
Yeah, that's one.
Well, everyone has a lifeline name. I thought.
Almost everyone. Not everyone adopts. Only takers. Old takers have one because they do a thing. But not everyone needs to have a taker name.
Would you like me to think of one for him?
If not, we'll just go with Jeff.
Okay, so I can't. I can try to think of one over time,
so good.
but I got nothing right now.
So good. All right, so.
Other than like fucking Ready Spaghetti or Six Pens or something like that.
Ready Spaghetti. Fuck. All right, so.
Techie Trekkie.
Techie Trekkie, there you go. Bam! How much of a technician he wishes he was, but isn't.
Yeah.
So, Techie Trekkie.
He likes fucking Star Trek too. Ugh.
Voyager, man, that's where it's at.
All right, so. Jeff.
Mm-hmm. Benny.
How do you solve for the situation in which you are reading that you have a ground connection on a part that shouldn't have a ground connection? How do you go through the process of diagnosing the situation?
Flipping through pages.
Stop it. You have all your tools. How do you figure it out?
Out of character. I know jack shit about engineering stuff.
It's all right. Remember, Jeff is a technician, quotation marks.
To repeat that. Yes, repeat that. I already forgot what I said.
I said just remember, Jeff is a technician.
No, that's in character. That'll be in character.
Oh, so how do you find
How do I find
the problem when you're detecting a ground connection on that part that shouldn't have a ground connection? Jeff, this is really easy, Jeff.
Yeah, look for
Jeff. you find the fucking connection point.
Oh.
Because everything has a ground connection, Jeff. Everything except for the object that actually has a charge or distributes a charge is a ground connection. Did you even read the book, Jeff?
I tried.
Did you?
There's coffee stains in it.
Just like lick your finger and kind of like smear that around a bit there until it's legible. Ooh, fuck, that's ooh, yeah, those are pretty nasty coffee stains.
And then this one's just ripped out. Like, I can't fucking read it.
Who ruins a perfectly good book? Who does that?
He hides his coffee.
Who the fuck? Picks up a book, flips through it. Oh, wait a sec. If these like pages are like glued fucking together from coffee, what the fuck? Who the fuck? It's like fresh too.
Really fresh, it smells
Damn.
like it just happened.
Did you spill coffee on this, Jeff?
No. He says elbowing his coffee cup behind him.
No?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We gotta find out from fucking Redding, like, who the fuck had it last, because this is outrageous.
What?
Like, fucking Christ, like, oh god, fuck, man. Like, how are you supposed to use this to teach other people how to do their fucking job if you can't even use it? Like, look at this.
Well, maybe there's
I
just
can
another
taste the coffee
manual.
on it. Well, we might not have another manual. You know? This is the apocalypse, Jeff. Shit's fucked.
Well, why don't you flex that teacher bone and teach me?
Yeah. Really?
Yes.
Alright.
He
Where
sips
the
from his
fuck
coffee
is my
cup.
ruined fucking phone? Alright. Here's my shitty phone. Drops on the ground, pries open the back. Alright, so. Take your little multimeter there, right? Yep. And change out the connection to cables out for the thin one so we can actually do this without, like, being big, meaty, grippy fucking fingers over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Alright, so. Now you got those there. So, you see this black here, this part right here. The main connection of a motherboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, technically, the entirety of a motherboard is grounded. Technically. Now, there's a bit more specifics to it, but that's how it works.
Wait, a phone's
But you can-
grounded?
Yes, it's... Okay. So, think of grounded as a neutral charge, okay? And that is supposed to be able to... And so, like, basically... Other signals are able to transfer and do all their shit, right? And the stuff that's grounded isn't going to really take that charge, because as soon as it connects with that charge, if there's some reason it getting hit with a charge, it's just going to straight into the ground. In the case of a phone, if the charge is now going to the motherboard, you're going to have a fried circuit because it just spreads out for the rest of the phone. That's not good.
Okay.
But technically, the motherboard's grounded because it's a neutral. It's not supposed to take the charge, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see all the wonderful little lines, crisscross pieces, and all the fucking doodads, right?
Yes.
Now, this is just the microscopic version of what we work with. That right there is a resistor. It's not actually called a resistor because it's too tiny to be called a resistor, but it functions as the same thing. Over there's an amplifier. Same thing. Nah, that's not what it's actually called on this here motherboard, but it does the same shit. Now,
Mm-hmm.
when I take this wonderful little fucking device and I wrap my little piece of wire around this end here, and I put the wire there,
Mm-hmm.
I put the wire here.
What
Now,
about that wire?
Don't worry about that one, and it doesn't matter if it's sparking. Okay,
Ah.
just ignore the sparks. We're at very low thing, like, oh, watch this. And he, like, takes it, he, like, puts it into his cheek. See? Zero zappy. No zappy. It is incredibly low. Like, you don't even feel a tingle. This is just to demonstrate the process, okay?
But it wouldn't be the same with the other thing because it's bigger, so that'd be a bigger zappy, so it wouldn't be as safe.
Yeah, so, like, if when we're working on the terrain, don't touch wires that have not been disconnected. That's neither here nor there. Like, your hand will gone.
Is there like a particular color I shouldn't be touching?
The thicker the wire, the more careful you need to be of it, because that has higher voltage and amperage.
Oh.
All right. Also, if you hear a
Casualty.
no, that's not casualty. That is the sound of electricity.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know when you go into a room sometimes, you flick on the light, you hear and then the lights come on?
Yeah, like from the LEDs. The really
Yeah.
shitty kind.
Yeah. think of that, but it's not shitty. Instead, it's like, enough power to like turn you into a crispy.
Different kind of casualty.
Yeah. So now just first things first, measure, just to make sure that it's all working. Just measure the motherboard. Don't touch any of the other fancy deal hats. Just measure the measure board.
What am I measuring with?
The multimeter.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so just there and there. It doesn't fucking matter where you put the other one, so long as it's just touching the motherboard.
Uh-huh.
All right, and see, you're getting a very consistent number there, and it's incredibly low, right?
Low is
Good, because there's just a standard charge that like everything has. Like if you put it to yourself, you'll get like a different thing, and it'll kind of like fluctuate. But you already know that.
Yep. I already know that.
So now, if you put the charge right in front of where I got the wire, and then right in front of the other wire, and see how that jumps up? Yeah, see?
Huh?
And I just hold it there. All right. But if you look at the thing of a multimeter, and you look at what I have on the wonderful machine here, we're getting the exact same number.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Turns it around over. Yes, same number.
Yes. But when we move over here, he'll take Jeff's hand and like move it down one of the other lines of a circuit board. We can see that the number has gone down, and that's because
good.
a resistor has made it smaller.
Good.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And it's also been kind of split up a bit here and there, so don't worry about that. But yeah, so basically, first rule, electricity likes to, least resistance. So more energy is flowing this way because there's a resistor over here. Energy doesn't want to flow down that way, but it still can, so it flows down that way.
Okay.
All right, so basically, because the grounded spot, as we first discussed, right, has the consistent charge of a neutral charge, let's say. The fact that has like that, whenever this charge that we're streaming right now, for some reason connected with the grounded stuff, it'll try to find the path of least resistance.
Now, when you say for some reason, do you mean like because of us or because of something that happened and we have to find it?
It's depends upon the situation. That's why I said for some reason. Like in the case of this one, technically the charge is running through the entirety of a motherboard, technically. But because it has these other paths of like very, very, very easy to go through, it chooses to go through those paths. In the case of the big metal machine, a charge could go through the entirety of a metal carriage, and you wouldn't realize it did that because it then goes out through the tires and back into the ground. Hence the term grounded.
Okay.
That starts causing problems, though, when that grounded connection is broken, or alternatively, when it finds a new path of least resistance, and then it becomes not fun for everyone involved.
And you get zapped.
Yes. Or you get electrical fires.
And more zap.
Yeah. So, when we apply this logic to the train, we need to consider just how much voltage is flowing through something, and remembering the fact that the entirety of a train is one big, huge, electrical death trap.
Okay.
So, thankfully, the train has multiple grounded connections between itself and the railway, so, energy will always try to go downwards into the ground. I'm here to explain the science to you. You can read that in the book. Now.
Yeah, I'll read between the coffee stains.
you gotta clean up the coffee stains somehow. We can't just return the book like this to, reader. You'll fucking kill us. But yeah, so. Them's the works.
Okay.
I can't believe you didn't learn this in school. What the fuck are they teaching?
Yeah, they just totally breezed over it. Totally forgot to teach us that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
How have you survived?
It's a miracle.
Ugh. Yes. Yes, it is a miracle. Lord fucking above. Ugh. This entire time you've been working with the fucking, equipment, you didn't realize that, what something being grounded was?
I mean, you just follow the charts, the A to B to C.
Oh. The charts aren't always accurate.
Maybe the chart maker.
Oh.
It's just kind of
We're not chart makers, Mo. We have to use our intuition and solve the problems before we become problems.
Intuition's okay.
Oh.
It's just a little rusty. That's all. Sips from his coffee.
I think that might be a good place to end it.
All right.
You're obsessed with coffee today, huh?
I was drinking coffee. Okay, leave me alone. I was actually thinking, like, what would if Benny came to, or if he had to do like the whole problem solve for his thing, it would have been that he had a manual that he was working out of that had ripped pages and possibly stained pages. So, so I went with it. Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Well, good job on the vignette. We have one left, yeah?
Yep.
Are they here and ready?
Horse time.
Horse time.
Horse time.
Describe your horse for those that weren't here for your tutorial.
I have a lovely image of this beautiful horse. Totally drawn by me. 100% my art.
Yes,
my
it's the one.
original art.
It's the one in the red market behind Issa right now. There's the horse.
Not that one. No one can tame that horse.
Oh, that cryptid of a horse.
That cryptid of a horse.
Oh, excuse you, that horse is a married horse right there. But yeah,
So-
beautiful boy.
This beautiful boy is Sig. And Sig is a sassy horse that doesn't take orders.
Fantastic. I already know exactly how to play them.
It's really not much more beyond that. Sig has a set of armor. I don't think Sig is currently wearing that armor. This is a warrior horse.
Would you say that Sig is a proud of themselves?
Oh, very proud.
Okay. Would you say that they're a temperamental horse that like things to be done a certain way?
Yes.
Okay.
Their way.
All right. And what's Sig's relationship with you, like Lance?
Well, Sig doesn't listen.
Of course.
But there is an understanding of this person feeds me. And the quickest way to any animal is through their stomach, of course.
Yep.
So it is a partnership of tolerable means. You have or Sig has a special place in Lancelost's heart because Sig was the horse of her probably no longer around boyfriend. And there's just the familiarity that horses have with quote unquote owners.
Okay.
And I think I'm trying to think what the heck kind of situation. Oh, 1 second.
Internet's gonna go down.
Oh,
We're about to die.
may have to.
Where are you
Oh.
about to
May
die?
have to pause the recording.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Our
Yeah.
mother's about to kill us.
Why?
They're
I'm
probably
assuming they got the
replacing
Ethernet
cord.
cable, and they're probably replacing it, it seems.
Oh,
Oh.
you mean the internet, not you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, guys.
I was
Did you
so
not hear,
worried.
Mom? She just said the internet's about to die.
We heard
No,
like a vague
we heard
voice in the background,
brr,
nothing
brr.
else.
and they were like, oh no, we're gonna
No,
die.
no.
Oh,
I
no.
heard it completely clearly. Internet's gonna go down from your mom.
Yep.
I did not. Kareem's also
Jordan
lying.
and I are in the
Okay.
same boat. We
Liars.
have bad hearing.
No, I
Kareem definitely
heard
didn't
it.
hear that. Kareem of all people heard it? No.
What's that
no.
even mean? You can't just say Kareem of all people.
Of all people?
No.
Yeah, no. I don't know about that.
I can understand my mother, and I heard the internet's about to die.
The internet was about to die. I have delayed it a couple hours, so
Oh, okay.
we don't have a ton of time, but I got a couple hours.
It's okay. We'll get to vignettes, and then you guys can do your replacement,
Okay.
Okay.
and then we can come back and reconvene and do more stuff.
There you go.
All right.
All right.
Oh, all right. So, any other questions, Chance?
Nope.
No? Okay, so then Cope, your horse is going to help you. Support, you're going to help your horse. Or engage, where you make a little place that hasn't been seen before, and it's a place where you and your horse are spending time.
I think I'm gonna do an engage.
Okay?
I know we have a
An animal car.
yeah, we have an animal car now. But I think Lancelost is trying to put together a makeshift like training course to keep the horses exercised. Because there's not a whole lot of room to just run.
Yeah, I can see how that could work. If you want, you could maybe use the actual like train tunnels, like where the tracks are, because there's no power anymore, and there's no trains, so it could be a pretty long kind of runway for them.
Yeah, she can work on that.
Yeah, okay. You doing it all by yourself? You get someone's help? Does someone tend to it? How does it work?
She
Yeah,
might recruit
expand.
someone else that can help her get the horse to move.
Mm-hmm. Is this just for you and your horse? Is it for other animals as well?
It'll be for any other animals too.
Yeah, how big is it? How do you have like facilities? Do you have like stuff? Is it just like a
I
What's
think
up
it's
with
just
it?
like
Flesh it out, flesh
a
it out.
long stretch where an animal could run at least a solid circle. So like dog park size if she can get it that big.
Mm-hmm.
A smaller dog park, not like massive. And then she's basically taking any scraps that she could find to make like things you could jump over. So like different hurdles. Probably dogs and stuff, so those little circles that a dog could go through. Though she does not own a dog and does not know how that works.
Right. Okay. Sure. This exists now. So why don't we do a little scene then here at this new place where you are trying to train your horse?
Just get it to exercise.
Does exercise? Are you still trying to ride it properly?
I don't think she's tried that. I think maybe within the first month of being here she tried, and then she just kind of gave up on that ever happening.
Mm-hmm. You got probably really sad because you fell down and you didn't have Matthias there to be like, oh, you'll try it again next time.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Feels
reminiscent.
wrong to have that success without him around.
Mm-hmm.
This is his horse, and that was his thing.
Well, I give the floor to you guys then.
Just okay. I need you to run that way. Paps the rear of the horse. Go.
Flops. Sits on the ground.
I don't think you've ever done that one before. Okay. Let's see. Takes a bundle of hay and walks a little ahead of the horse. Come on. You can't reach this by just stretching out your neck. You're gonna need to walk.
Slowly teeters, flops all the way to the floor.
Okay. You're gonna play hard. All right.
Hmm.
What if I run it with you? Here, see? Like this. She just kind of jogs a little ahead.
You can see the Sig follows you as you move, with her head kind of like moving, looking up at you. They keep on watching as you get further and further. How big of a space do you think this is?
As comfortable. You can run a comfortable circle as a horse.
Okay, so decently sized. But once you get to like further and further away, and Sig kind of gets up.
There's anticipation.
Sig just waits for something.
Claps. Nope, that's not doing it for you.
I kind of like could try a bit further away from you now,
It's movement.
They-
I'll take movement.
going towards the gate.
The gate's not opening until you do a full circuit. Yeah, I feel that. Is there anyone else in here? Nope, just us.
Sig starts, like kind of
I apologize.
bite onto the gate part as they're trying to figure out how to open that. You figure it out.
There might be a few other people here and there with their pets that they have.
She's just watching to see how other people motivate their animals.
It seems like there's a lot of mutual respect and love, and so they kind of just do what they do. Just seem to have a lot easier of a time.
Okay, and she approaches the horse once more.
He waits till you're like closer and he moves away.
All right, she keeps walking.
He moves a little bit further away.
Just gonna keep walking until it's when he starts to walk the circuit.
At first, you think you got him walking the circuit, then he just goes around you, back the way that he came again, back towards the gate.
You are so much trouble. All right, you asked for this. She approaches it. She tries to get on the back of the horse.
As soon as she starts to go, she just bolts forward like a couple, good trots, and then stops suddenly.
I imagine there's a quick somersault over the back or the front of the horse and plops onto the ground.
Sick leads over. And you know what horses do when they like you or are trying to mess with you, where they like chew on a bit of your hair? Exactly that right now.
Okay, I think we got a couple meters. Got a little bit. That's more than yesterday. And from the ground, she just observes other people making proper use of the space.
He sits down next to you, goes all the way, and then leans the big giant head on top of you, keeping you pinned.
You are so fortunate we can't spar. A big dingle. Do you see those? You see those over there? All those animals that use this space, right? You're gonna be a big fat horse. And she lays there in defeat.
After an indeterminate amount of time, Sig will finally release you from your prison. And he just kind of just trots, doing his own little circuit now. In the end, you got him to do a circuit, but on his terms.
Or so he thinks.
He defeated you. Now he's able to walk. / trot normally. The only issue is, Sig's trotting at horse speeds. And he ain't slowing down for other people to get out of his way. So, people better get out of his way, or, maybe Lancelot needs to rein him in. He's a big, giant war horse with an attitude.
Does debate that putting in some kind of protective wall to keep, or like trying to figure out woodwork to separate the horse from the other animals.
As he trots around.
That's better than nothing. She clambers up. And I think that's about as much as she can do for this.
Does he panic the people, Jordan? Are people panicked?
I feel like you've done this multiple times to the point where they're kind of used to this.
Okay. He's
They
disappointed.
know who actually runs the animal parts.
Yeah.
His trotting done, he will sit in the middle and survey Lancelot from afar. The "I'm done now. How are you going to get me out of here now?" sort of expression.
She pulls out her horse brush, and she sits down equally stubborn.
He does want to be brushed, so he will head on over to get brushed. The best part of your interactions where he doesn't fight back because he enjoys the brushing.
Brushing is the best part of the day.
Yeah.
It's just the right amount of control re-wrestled.
There we go. I think that's good for Sigs.
Yeah, I don't think there's much more to do there.
He got his brushing. Like if you had gone with cope or like what the other one, I always forget what it is, a favor or something like that. I would have had something, but this I'm like, he got his run in, and now he got his brushes. He's happy.
Sig ran, and Sig got a brushing, and actually came. That's good progress.
Good progress.
We got something.
Congrats. Another good vignette done.
Indeed.
Maybe just 1 second, bear with me. The hell? Alright. Yeah. So, with that, vignettes are done. Congrats, everyone.
Yay!
Yay.
Time for you guys to probably restart your Ethernet, right?
Yeah, I'll go tell him to do that.
And
And
then
we are
we'll...
clear.
Yeah, and then we'll do our thing.
I will bop the pause button. It is done.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are sent out to go and find that you are up for a job now on behalf of the the Enclave of Union Station. You are told that you need to go find a man by the name of... I'll get his name real quick. Lattice.
Lattice, like lattice work, kind of.
I mean, I can write out his name, I guess, if you want.
Yeah.
They just say his name is Lattice. The staff do not explain his name to you, just that that is his name.
Do I know who Lattice is?
Yes, probably. Probably all do.
All right.
As he is the person who is trying to get together some sort of system for food growth.
Yeah, that makes sense with his name.
Yeah.
Lettuce and the lettuce.
Not lettuce, no, it's what you grow plants on.
The lettuce.
We go to meet.
Assuming all you guys go together, or at least show up on time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you will find Lattice, as he is currently trying to tend to a tomato plant from like an old, like, you know, those upside down pots that you can get, those hanging pots. He's really trying to tend to it. It's currently dying, and he seems to be cutting away at different dead parts of it and trying to save it.
I think that one's done, Chief.
Not yet. This one still has some fight in it, I think.
I don't know. It looks pretty wilted and gray and yellow. I see like maybe one piece of greenery on it.
Wouldn't be surprised. I've done.
I would.
50 salvageable.
Oh god, this music does not fit for this. 1 second.
Oh,
I was like, what's up with this guy?
I worked at it first, and then I was
gonna
like,
kill us.
everyone's fucking worried now. Yeah, hold on.
Oh my god, it is really intense.
This is not the right one. This one's for
He's
your
really
first.
going at that potato plant.
Look, that plant's not gonna make it. Man. You
Tomato,
just gotta
you
drop it.
Don't worry.
What are we
I'll let you
doing?
know. I'll
Are we
let you
making
know.
those rhubarb scream again?
I'll let you know that's the music for your next or your first lag, not
Oh,
your
good.
introduction to
Oh,
it.
Excellent.
lovely.
Great,
Yeah,
cool,
great.
cool.
Great.
Don't worry, you can be afraid of that now. Anyway, sorry, Lattice is here. And without looking toward your direction for a bit, he says, did you need to help with something?
Apparently, you need help with something.
You are my helpers for today, yes?
Yeah.
He stops tending to the plant for a bit, checks it over one more time before turning to you, and gives a soft kind of smile. He says, right, well, I'm sure you are all understanding that we're planning something pretty big.
We are, right?
Oh.
Like we have wind of...
You
something
got wind of what might be happening, yeah?
What is this thing that's happening?
Well, hopefully it will be going to somewhere a lot better than here. But in order to do that, we'd need to travel, and we'd need to be able to find and get food on the way, as of course without it we'll obviously expire. So, I am trying something, but in order to get such things up and running, I need seeds and soil and, well, all the good things that make plants grow.
Okay. Where are we looking?
You can look at the Red Tickets to Die map if you want.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was in character.
Oh, sorry. I'm very sorry. He says, if you come here, and he'll pull up the map and point right here, relatively nearby.
Let's go to the
is-
zoo.
Yes, the Lincoln Park Conservatory. They had plants of every.
Chicago has a zoo?
Yes,
It does.
it does.
Why the fuck does Chicago need a zoo?
It's,
It's fucking cold up here.
Not all the
They have
time.
zoos up north.
Fuck.
Anyway, excuse me. They had plants of, well, of almost every kind. They even had a small seminar on plant growth and crop harvesting and such, which means they should still have seeds and samples from, well, everything that they've ever introduced into their ecosystem there. So, I need you all to go there and, well, get them. Hopefully no one's gotten wise. Food was, as you all know, has been slim pickings when it comes to having to fight others for it, so hopefully no one's gotten an idea that something might be up here. Thankfully it's mostly flowers, so we're really looking for the seeds here. Whatever seed samples they kept on file.
Okay. Do you know what building in particular? We're just kind of spreading out.
I don't. I'm sure you'll find luck in the main conservatory building.
Okay.
It should be, hopefully, just one facility, I think. I'm not sure where in the building, but you'll find it, I'm sure.
We'll do our best.
Any other questions?
Yeah, so, how many seeds are we talking here?
How many seats?
Much as we can
Yeah,
carry,
so
I assume.
what is the minimum requirement that you want us to bring?
The minimum requirement would be everything you could possibly bring, really.
Alright, that makes it real simple and easy.
Will we need
Alright.
anything to carry it?
They should come with, in specialized containers. If the containers themselves are too unwieldy or you couldn't get more without them, then any bag will do. Just make sure it's padded. We don't want anything getting crushed.
Alright, so don't just shove them in there. Make it nice and organized first.
And
You
no
got it.
holes, of course.
Okay.
Alright.
So, next question for me.
Yes.
So, is there anything else we're looking for, like special fertilizers, how-to books, or we just want the seeds?
Books, of course, would be nice. Also, if they had for special fertilizer mixes, then anything you could carry would be good. I'm sure they had something special up there. Getting the exact fertilizer themselves would be good, but if any of you have technical know-how, if any of their systems are still running, if you could get their mixture, it's unique. Unique fertilizer mix. If we knew how to make it ourselves, then, well, we'd be able to last a lot longer with positive yields.
Alright. Where would that be stored in this place? Like, I ain't a botanist, like, I'm a technical fella. I like to put my, servers in nice, cool rooms, but I have a sneaking suspicion you don't want to have a lot of stuff underground in a overground farm that's like a greenhouse sort of ordeal. So, like, where would that normally be found in this scenario?
I am unsure. I never worked there.
Well, have you, like, just Just give me like a wild guess of like, if you worked there, where would you want to put it?
The servers, or
Yeah.
probably still in the basement.
Why would you get a fucking basement? Okay. So we gotta check out the basement. We gotta find a storage room. Okay.
Any computer should do, I think.
Do you know anyone who's visited there? Might know a general map, way to navigate once we're inside.
Yeah, general map. This you should do. The lifelines one. You can zoom in. It should have the different parts. There's just some things on the inside that aren't properly met out.
If it's by the zoo, they might actually have their own maps available once we're there.
Like a pamphlet?
Yeah.
They usually
Okay.
have a board with a map.
It's a shame that we had to burn all the pamphlets here. That would have been pretty useful. But, you know, fire starters is better, you know?
Lifelines is good enough. Do you have capability to get on lifelines?
I have, out of character, I have no capability of reaching out to a lifeline.
While we're here, yeah, I got the means.
You
But out there, no.
No Ubi fax, no laptop?
No.
Then,
Gestures to knight uniform. No
then
tag.
don't worry about that then.
No. I'll steal a laptop somewhere. See what I can do.
Alright.
But I'm not gonna make any promises.
Of course. Anything you can get is good. Just the seats, that's what's important.
Yeah. Seeds, then everything else is secondary.
Yes.
Alright, let us. I don't got any more questions for you.
That's
Nothing.
what I need.
If that's all, then I wish you good luck.
You too, bud.
Thank you.
Do come home.
That's the intent.
Thanks, comrade.
I'll turn away and go back to trying to save this tomato plant. And with that, you guys can head out.
Yep. Time to do this Taker thing.
Time
Take your thing.
Tiger thing.
Tiger thing.
Out on
What a
the
taker thing to
roads.
do.
Now we get that spooky music, right?
Soon.
Oh.
We actually never hear that spooky music again, and it's a miracle.
So I seen you both around, but don't really, communicate with either of y'all. I'm Tempest. Everyone else calls me Benny. So Tempest or Benny works. Don't worry, Benny ain't my real name.
Hello,
And
hello, Benny.
you two are
Lancelost.
Lancelost.
Mm-hmm.
Lonely Pebble.
That's tragic. And you're Pebble?
Yeah.
That's also tragic.
He just has a small smile at the response.
Holy smokes. Lancelot's at least it's kind of punny, you know. It's sad, but it's a pun. You can work with it. But Pebble, oh, what was Boulder taken or something?
It's a song I like.
It's a song. All right, and now it has redeeming qualities. What's the song go like? Give it to me.
Piano.
It's a piano song. All right, so now it's classy. Is it like what is it, what about dudes? What about notes? How does it start?
Oh, I
Come on,
Not-
you
not
can
very
use those
musical.
lip flaps.
No.
I cannot do any music whatsoever. Like Hollow Mountain King to me is like a you know. That's like my rendition of Hollow Mountain King. You know.
Oh,
Come on, if I can do a half-assed attempt, you can do a half-assed attempt. It's your favorite song. You named yourself Pebble. That's very sad and depressing. But let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's make it classy again.
How about the first 3 notes?
Yeah.
okay.
Was that one of them?
No.
I'm waiting anticipation.
Pencil is shy. Bum 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 bum.
All right.
You got
Right.
4. That's pretty good.
That's way
No.
better than what I did.
Brie, I do know this song.
Well, that's an interaction, that's for sure.
Right.
Well, so you guys move forward, or move on, move out. And you all, in character, know this, but this is new for people out of character, as one of the big reasons why red zones are so dangerous, other than, the casualty count, is no-go zones. Those places where every taker, every survivor knows that you just don't go there. There's no real reason. Unless you're suicidal, or you really, really think the risk is worth it, it's too dangerous. As you look at the small little, kind of instruction list you were given on, where you gotta go, what streets to follow, and stuff like that, and you realize it's gonna take you through a no-go zone.
Oh boy.
As you can see that this is a blockade. A big blockade that was set up by local police and maybe also military to funnel traffic and probably also panic. All it did was, well, they didn't stop the crash from totally wasting everything and probably everyone here, but all it really did was just tightly corral all the dead into impassable throngs that just cover street to street to street. There is no hope of going through. The only real way would be to go around. But your instructions don't take you around. You'd have to kind of map it out yourselves. As you know that doing so would add at least 2 legs onto your journey. But someone can try and make an awareness check.
Who's got awareness?
I have 2 awareness.
Better than mine.
Let me check. Probably better. Mine's a 1.
All right.
Hey, nice.
I passed with 11.
Very lucky.
Sorry, a 10.
Yeah.
As you're all are like, oh fuck, god damn it, fuck, like kind of thing, right?
Jesus
As you're about to-
fucking Christ.
Ah, jeez, oh boy.
Ah,
jeez.
jeez.
Sorry, what were you saying, Jordan?
Oh, sorry, I'm getting messaged. As you guys are about to head out and do this whole oh fuck, gotta go all the way around bullshit, you will see. Well, yeah, you'll notice something as you can see and spot some relatively new graffiti on one of the road signs and some of the walls. Each advertising Charon's shortcut. And points in a direction.
Yeah, my alarm bells aren't ringing or anything.
All right, so, there's this thing. Look, right there, and right there. Looks like some asshole has made a profit off of getting people through this spot.
Can we trust it?
No.
No, but like, you know. It's either that or we spend, more time going around, and who knows how far we're gonna have to go around, Plus, heaven forbid, we encounter a fucking spot in the going around part where there's a hole in the barricade. And you can just look right in there, and they can look right there out at you, and I'll like, oh shit. I say, we might as well take a look at it, and worst case scenario, Lancelost here can punch someone, and we can make a hasty retreat.
I can do more than punch. I'm perfectly
Well, we
fine
don't
with
want to
that.
kill someone whose name is Charon, That's how you get bad mojo.
So what would we do?
We could try it, I guess. Worst comes to worst, we go around.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's try it.
We full of a graffiti, GM.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, 1 second.
I, a player, am concerned we're just walking into a trap.
Oh, for sure.
Because you know what they say. No more shortcuts.
Yep. Another group somewhere shudders.
Oh, please take the shortcut.
Uh,
As you guys start traveling through. And as you follow the signs, you find a large battlement? That's the best way you could describe it. It's made out of a bunch of pallets, all stacked together.
Pallet house.
Yeah, somewhat reinforced here and there, but it's just like a mound, really, in front of a sewer sluice.
Oh.
what?
A sewer sluice, so like a big old kind of sewer entrance.
Okay.
And you can see a man on top of it, seemingly working away at something. You know, just the look at this guy. He's a Lala. Someone who has obviously been taken by the very quick deterioration of sanity that comes with living alone in such a terrifying circumstance, or whatever else may have happened in his past. He's unkempt, uncared for, and he doesn't have a care in the world. Or at least, no care that is synonymous with your own. As he sees you and goes, "Oh, hello down there."
Hey.
Caleb just raises a hand in greeting.
Have you followed the signs?
Unfortunately.
Oh, more like fortunately. You're looking for a shortcut, aren't you? A way through.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this looks like a sewer.
Oh, you would be correct, but that is the way through. I promise you this. I've been in business for quite some time, taking people up and down this trail. Don't you worry. As he starts to climb down.
And business has been successful
Very successful.
for both parties.
I mean, look, I'm a
I look-
king.
I'm just gonna look around for bodies.
You look around, there's no bodies.
Can I
Okay.
sensitivity?
Sure.
Empathy.
Your go-to, Andrew, always.
Hi.
Can't escape it, huh?
Damn it. Fucking
Beautiful!
shit.
You want to keep that, or you want to change it? You could use it will.
I hope this guy's trustworthy. God damn it.
So trustworthy that like we actually trust him more too.
So much. Guys, I only have one will. I don't know if I really want to blast that will
Pretty
right now.
early to.
Huh?
You can always try and get it back.
Oh, I have many ample opportunities to get it. Oh no. Who needs a will?
Spending it, or
Yeah.
hang on to it if you want.
No,
It's all
we're
good.
spending it.
Spending it.
Yep.
Alright, I'll just turn it into a regular fail then.
Regular fail.
So, you cannot tell.
Yeah. Caleb says nothing.
If you're seeking passage, then I only ask for a agreeable and fair payment. At least 2. 1 worth both eyes. He does like a little, like goggles over his eye kind of thing. Something to trade, perhaps, or something else, maybe?
How's your, do you got a radio?
Radio.
Yeah, you know, you listen to music, you talk to other suckers out there.
No, sister. I have not been so lucky as to find one in good condition.
Well, but do you have one? Because if you got one, I might be able to fix it for you.
I don't. I leave the broken things.
Ah,
Leave every broken thing behind.
Do you need medical attention?
Fit as a fiddle.
Have you left
Wait a
any of
second.
those broken things along the way?
Perhaps a few.
What did he say when I asked him about medical attention?
Fit as a fiddle.
Oh, physical. Okay.
But like he's been out here for a while, not taking care of himself. He says he's fit as a fiddle. You could probably still help him a bit. He might just need to be convinced that he might not be as healthy as he imagines himself to be.
Right. From where I am, can I do like an assessment, a visual assessment?
Yeah, you can. There's no roll for it. This man lives next to a sewer. Breathing in who knows what toxins?
Is there anything I can help with?
He's got a bit of a cough. I mean, just getting him some fucking fresh air and maybe like giving him a normal kind of checkup on him. Can assess a few problems here and there. You have a first aid kit, right?
I do.
You got some stuff that could probably help him out.
Okay.
And at the very least, improve his lifespan being next to this place for all the time.
Right. Yeah, well, I could use some persuasion with that. Like, living here probably isn't the best for your health, and they could help you out with your breathing or etc. etc.
Mm-hmm.
So, the persuasion roll? for that?
Persuasion.
Okay. Hello, dice. Please be nice. They were nice. 10/2.
Well, okay. very doctorly. I trust your doctors. You always trust your doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Even better, he's a nurse.
Ooh.
Yes.
So you can definitely trust him, you know?
Yes.
I don't trust doctors either. I trust nurses, though, you know?
You should always trust your doctors. They're only trying to help.
Okay.
That's when I paid. I'll say when I paid.
All right.
Something else is the second eye. So that we all may see good fortune.
All right. Ugh. Uh, what do I have this crazy man might want?
Essentially, any item worth one bounty and upkeep is good enough for him. Or some sort of service. You know, try and fix something up for him, you can. You have your profession, right?
Yeah.
What's your profession again? It's
Electrical technician.
electrical technician. You can try and use your profession to do something for him. Just gotta suggest something. You had an idea with the radios, he just didn't have one. But you could probably go and find one.
I can
You-
follow you to go find something.
But before we do that, how's your power supply looking? Is
No.
everything running smoothly, or do you not got one?
No power. No power.
Ah, well, you know, it's not like you can just tap into the grid anymore. Do you want a radio? Because if you know where a radio is nearby, I can get it and probably fix it.
I've always focused here on my home. Sorry, I'm sure there's many around. Cars have radios, right?
Yeah, but you don't want just, with the car stereo.
What do I want?
I don't know what do you want there, buddy? You want something to see the world in, right?
That's a ShamWow.
Want something to illuminate the day, right? Something
Music.
to make you feel good. We want music.
Music.
Yeah, okay. You know what? A car radio might just work out just well for that then.
You can get one?
Yeah, there's plenty of vehicles nearby. I could easily scavenge one for you.
Please,
Get it
then,
working.
Please.
Probably even get a car battery.
Please.
Might take a little bit of time to, set it all up right for you, but I can make it nice and easy for you. And if, you ever find earphones or something like that, you'd be able to plug it in and listen to it all nicely and snugly inside your castle there,
Be nice.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll go and I'll try to find something like that for you. Is it possible to roll a scavenging or awareness, Jordan?
Okay, scavenging. If your scavenging fails, then you can roll an awareness.
Oh boy. Scavenging's better than my awareness.
You want me to do the
Yeah, you're a paramedic, right?
Yeah, I'm paramedic.
Yeah, so don't worry about spend just one charge on your first aid kit, right?
Okay.
And then just roll up your profession, or you can roll your profession actually.
Okay. It's the same roll.
Yeah.
That was +2, yeah.
Okay, very good. So you check them over, Benny. You're able to get into a car and start pulling out the radio and stuff. Try and make sure it works. You can see this one even has a little USB in it, where someone probably had their music or their podcasts.
All right. Could I then roll?
The battery's probably dead and stuff, but you can roll your profession.
Okay.
I've been muted. I'm just gonna guard Benny and make sure that nothing sneaks up on him.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I have to spend the use of it. Where are you? All right, I'm going to. I don't want to do it now, but I don't want to fuck this up because I fuck it up, I won't be able to do it again. I'm going to spend one of my wills to swap those numbers around.
Yeah, you sure?
Yep.
Okay, spin the will.
I'm sure I can like make someone take humanity damage by telling them how it is.
Okay. Oh, okay. First off, hold on. Andrew, it says it stacks.
It says, failed healing roll still heals location by first aid bonus. Stacks with profession doctor. Is profession nurse good enough?
Yes, it's gonna. Hold on. I think.
Unless you changed it from my sheet.
No, it shouldn't be. 1 second. So no. So if you fail the roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means it doesn't add a bonus to your roll. It means if you fail the roll, it will heal your first aid bonus plus whatever your profession medical thing bonus is, right?
Right, that would
So
be
that-
granted would be plus 4 total. Because plus 2 for first aid and then plus 2 for... Right?
No, but you succeeded though on your roll.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it's only on fail is where the...
Yeah, on a fail, the minimum you heal is whatever your profession doctor is plus whatever medical bonus you have if you're using first aid even at the time. Right?
So am I healing more when I fail then, or wait?
No.
Okay.
So it essentially means even if you fail, you're still healing.
Okay,
Other than if you fail, you heal nothing.
true, okay.
And it means also if you're ever in a situation where it's like, ooh, I have to roll below a certain amount, or I don't have medical supplies to stop bleeding or something like that, you can always be able to do that because you'll always be able to heal something.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so with that done, he plays some music. He looks at it. He turns it off and says, "Thank you very much. This is good. This is good. My name is Charon.
The boat guy.
Yes, I am the boatman.
Yeah.
I would be happy to take you across. Paying customers. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Then please come with me. So he hops over and pulls out a pallet and just whoosh, whoosh, splashes into the sewer, and he hops onto it.
Thank you.
Come on.
All right. If he wasn't coming with us, I would agree this is sketchy. But he's coming with us, so you know.
Yeah.
I'm more inclined to trust our, eccentric friend.
I'm a fair man.
You are. That's why I'm saying I'm willing to trust you. Like, would you risk your life if this was a dangerous situation?
Interesting situation.
Exactly. It's not because you're here.
Yes.
How many times
I'm
have you taken
here.
this route?
Thousands. I've made it myself.
Oh. All right. I'm sold. Benny will follow. Can I turn on my light? I'm afraid of the dark,
No.
No light?
No light.
Oh. Why no light?
You won't need it. I know where to go by heart. I know the path. I made
So
it.
Alright, so we're gonna like hold each other's hands so no one gets lost?
No, just stay on the pallet. As he pulls out like a little long, like a thin piece like stick, it's like a makeshift paddle, and starts pushing.
So it's like a boat.
Yes.
Alright, it all makes sense.
Things should make sense after all. Should be fair.
I might be a little heavy.
No. He like comes over
You
to
ain't
you.
fat.
No, it's the armor.
He comes. Yeah,
just slowly turns at you, Benny.
Yeah, he rushes over to you and like
Yes.
manhandles you a bit and is like, no, you stand in the middle. It'll all equal out.
Equilibrium. I like what you're thinking.
There!
Man, I don't get to use that word too often. Equilibrium. Thank you.
You are welcome.
I'm sorry, out of character, I'm imagining Lancelot standing in the middle, but she's got like the ducky inflatables like on her arms and the
Yeah.
big one around her waist.
I'm
Mhm.
ready.
Just don't, everyone, please keep your arms and legs inside at all times. Do not fall in. You will not get out.
All right. I trust your words.
Thank you. As he starts to
You
take
tell me to
through.
duck, I'm gonna duck.
And I failed my check earlier, so
Yeah. He starts to take you through. Actually, sorry. I described this wrong. He does not pull a pallet out of nowhere. He drops a ladder down onto his little battlement that he has. And you guys can climb onto his like miniature fortress, and his fortress is what floats.
Oh, nice. Lives on a little
Okay.
raft thing, basically.
Yeah.
In the sewers.
The sewers. And all these...
Ramshackle houseboat.
Yeah.
As you guys move through, and he describes as, yes, I made it all myself. It's perfectly safe. Had to flood the tunnels to make it all work and safe, though. But it all worked out. Now we have this little shortcut. And I am the boatman.
The boatman.
And the boatman is always fair.
Man the boat.
Takes you down waterway to waterway. The only lights that come up are from exposed manhole covers, where every so often a casualty falls through and splashes into the dark waters.
That's why you said if you fall in the water, you ain't getting back up.
Oh, it must be 100 underneath there. As you keep going and going.
Hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
I imagine they don't drown.
I imagine you're right.
They don't. As eventually you hear screams.
We hear screams.
Mm-hmm. And John just puts a finger to his lips and is like, shh. They won't know we're here. Just be quiet. As you hear people yelling. First, it's just, oh, fuck, where the fuck are we supposed to go? Fuck! People complaining and yelling, and eventually, as Karen pushes through, he displaces some water, and you guys pass and float right by a group of people on a similar little small pallet port as yours. And they see you pass and hear immediate cries for help. You hear yells as it's like, oh, you fucking piece of shit! Get back here! Fucker, come on!
Is there any reason you're not stopping to help those boatman?
They didn't pay. Oh, they just tried to threaten me, and it's fair.
So what you're saying is they were assholes to you.
Yes.
The man of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
That's like being an asshole to your pilot. It's stupid.
People keep crying out for help. Eventually, you find some pallets that are floating around where people have long since starved to death, or you do find one where someone's there who sees you coming and tries to paddle over to you, but then you see that the waters aren't too deep, as hands claw out from out of the waters and grab onto the pallet before taking him under. He screams for help, but he's pulled under soon. Just bubbles are left.
Oh. This place is like a death trap.
It is, and as you go to and fro, and it is made like a maze. Without Chiron, there was there's no hope of actually properly navigating this place. Not without light or some sort of knowledge of the sewer systems.
Caleb stays quiet.
You did all of this by yourself. And you built all of those flotation devices by yourself.
Mm-hmm. It's easy, you just need to understand buoyancy.
What did you do before all this shit went to shit?
I want to think about it. My head hurts when I think about that.
I imagine he worked down here.
I imagine you're fucking right. Like, fuck, you know this place so well.
Mm-hmm. Back of my hand. If you guys are just gonna kind of keep on sailing through.
How did you flood it?
I need self-control checks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this is hurting Caleb, but we can't say anything because for the Enclave.
Very unclaimed.
Self-control?
+2.
Good.
Yeah, self-control.
Nope, nope, don't make it.
I made it.
Didn't make it. She's just zoning out a little bit.
I should just keep hearing desperate cry after desperate cry. You got what?
If it were solid
success,
ground, she'd do
and
something, but she
success.
just can't with the water.
Yep, just take one single detachment damage there. Lancelost.
Alright.
You just kind of try and disassociate.
A little more lost.
Think back to happier times.
Happier times, happier times.
So what, you,
Sorry, before you say something there. Oh, don't worry, you can get to it. But Tori did ask something first.
It's true.
As he will answer with, there are many valves and such. You just need to know which ones to turn and which ones to tighten.
Spooky. Alright.
We may need
Why
to-
didn't... Oh, sorry, go on there,
no,
Pebble.
go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna be like, you know, the actual river, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you, do all of this by the river instead? Is it, like, you know, harder to do? It seems like a lot of effort.
It's in the open. It's so many people can see what you're doing, and what's the point? There's hundreds of bridges. This is quite a lucrative market.
Alright.
My question was,
Mhm.
yes?
No, you go. No, you go.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure.
Oh, I thought that was in character, because Pebble will relinquish always.
No. You go. You ask your question. This is out of character. Ask your question.
Because our route has only the way through here, which is implied that we have to come back this way, right? Out of character?
Sorry, your route is...
Our route,
What?
we only know that we can go through this way, which is implied that we have to come back this way, right?
It would be implied, but you don't need to worry about that.
True, but in character.
Okay, in character, yeah.
We would, yeah.
Unless you want to go all the way around.
True. It'd be more of... Because in character, you know, Caleb would be asking, like, if we need to return this way, is there any way to get a hold of you?
I have bells. I have bells.
You have it all figured out.
Of course I do.
Did our payment pay for both ways?
You've been nice. I'll say yes.
Well,
You're very
you're a
sweet.
fair guy.
I am fair.
Yep.
Here, help us!
Right.
Somebody fucking help
So
us!
fair.
Pass by. He's like, please, I'm sorry. I've been in here for weeks. Please, I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. Please help me.
Out of character, clearly a guy who was mean to. Aaron.
Mean to the crazy man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're being nice.
You were mean to the crazy man. Death. Death on you.
Death.
All right.
Caleb does not give our host any issues.
Yep, you guys sail on smoothly then.
And
And
associate to happy little pontoon rides and stuff. Little river ferries.
And beside probably a few new nightmares, you get to the other side safely.
Hey.
Nice. All right.
That's
Thank
looking
you,
up like you
Karen.
can really smell the lake.
You smell that old sewage and dead bodies and everything. It's a good time.
It is.
Did
It is
Lancelot
probably for
say
the best.
that?
Yes.
Oh, no.
It's probably for the best I didn't turn my light on because I feel like I would have seen things in the water and that wouldn't have been fun.
Lancelot, you get a very tempting comfort pat from Caleb.
So
He looks blissfully unaware.
Thank you for the escort. If we require a return back, you will hear the bells.
I can't wait.
You have a very nice service.
Thank you. It's nice to hear.
Thank you.
you
again.
know what? If you want, we'll let the rest of our people know that your service exists and to have payment ready because you're a nice guy.
That'd be great.
So that if
Word
they
of
have to
mouth
go-
is important.
Exactly. You know that's how you build a business, right?
Mm.
Yeah. On our way back, if I find like a book or something, I might hand it off. But there's no promises. I don't want to get your hopes up. I'm just saying, like, I didn't notice a lot of things for to keep yourself busy with. But if I find a book on our travels to our location, I'll give you what you can. Speaking of which, you've met a lot of people, right?
Mhm.
So, have you met anyone that was going to the zoo of all places?
Mean.
Has anyone taken your service that wanted to go to the zoo?
I don't know. I don't ask where people go.
No, but you might not have asked, but some people are talkers, right?
No one really wanted to talk with me, and they go across.
Well, I assume people were nice. I assume some people were nice to you, right?
Why do you ask?
Well, we're just going to be nearby area, right? And I'm just wondering if you've heard any real rumors or anything about it.
You can roll persuasion, Benny.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
I don't have persuasion.
Am I able
Good
to
luck.
assist in
Someone can.
that? I can attempt to roll persuasion here.
This is not if you are able to convince him to tell you, just if he actually even knows anything.
Yeah. Nope, nothing.
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't know anything.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Oh, thank you anyways.
yeah. Thanks, buddy. You be
Make
safe
sure
out
to
there.
be sure to tell people keep their eyes peeled for the ferryman.
Yeah. And to pay him.
Take care.
To the zoo.
Yep. Now do a little departing wave to Sharon, Karen, however you pronounce it.
Mhm.
Out of character, it would have been hilarious if Abel had met him because their names derive from the same thing. Because the Abel is the coin that the ferryman takes.
Mm-hmm. All right. You guys ready for your next
Yep.
leg then? All right. Well, spend a ration for your first leg, and spend a ration for your second now.
My
Really bad.
rations.
3 legs of ration. Gotta eat. keep up that energy to walk around.
Hey,
Eat some graham crackers or some shit.
Munch, munch. So we're at 2 spent right now?
There should be 2 now, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and also remember, guys, if you ever want, you can do an interlude, which will skip a lag.
I'm feeling pretty good
Oh,
right
so-
now.
And we can skip the last one. Or how many do we have total?
3, and
Just
then
like- okay.
and then the job site.
Okay. So
Could have
there's
been
no
5,
way back.
but you
we don't
didn't.
need to worry about
but
back.
you took the shortcut. You don't know. There is no way back. I mean,
Okay.
unless the lag says there's a way back. But either way, it's just the 3 legs. You might have to come back with stuff. You might not. I
We
can't.
won't
Do
be
we
able
want to
to-
skip the last one?
Well, I won't be able to salve or scavenge if we do an interlude, though, so that's a heads up.
Yep.
So, we could see how this next one goes, and if we're hurting, we interlude,
Interludes are emergency buttons.
right? We're getting along pretty well, so I don't think we'll be triggering each other, hopefully. But yeah, I believe we're taking this next leg. Also, Benny, are you a face character, or you just like to talk a lot?
Benny just talks a lot.
He just talks a
I love
lot.
him. Bless.
He's not a good talker, but he talks a lot.
Hey, sometimes all you need someone to open other people up.
I have a
Sometimes-
1 intimidation.
Sometimes the perfect icebreaker is just to not leave an opening for the for the other person.
Yeah, I have a measly 1 in my intimidation and a 1 charisma.
Nice. You have an intimidation.
Yep.
Benny, how are you intimidating?
I raise my voice and then puff up my chest to make myself look bigger.
Oh, okay.
Works every time.
Every time, except when it doesn't.
Well, in those cases, we don't talk about those because they're the edge cases.
Nice.
All right, you guys ready then?
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are moving through the city, then you hear the sound of fighting.
Ooh.
That's right around the bend from where you are. As you get closer, you see the last person with a gun defending a small caravan goes down under a mob of casualties. Give me 1 second to roll, because I know someone's going to ask me immediately, but 1 second.
How much is the mob?
Who beats them up? You're in a city. No, don't go so much. Mob's 21, big.
Ooh.
Pretty big.
But they go down and they start getting consumed.
Ooh.
You can.
Ooh.
I said who, and I'm like,
No, not ooh, just ooh. Ouch.
yeah, no, not a good time for them. But you can see the rest of the caravan, what's left of it, as there are 2 preteen children and 1 adult enclavist on the other side of the mob from where you are.
Alive.
They're dead, Jim.
They're alive, currently. The children are looking around for somewhere to run while the adult is picking up a melee weapon they clearly have no idea how to fight with. And currently the mob is busy still tearing apart the screaming corpse underneath them.
So if they were to move right now, would be the time.
Well, they don't have much time in the first place.
True.
All right,
Yeah.
Jordan.
They're pretty much backed in a corner, essentially. As you can either choose to look the other way and keep going, or you can try and help.
Jordan, I would like to go with option number 3.
Yes, what's your option number?
That was option number 3.
My option number 3 is using the distraction to possibly loot something.
Hi, right? So the things
Can
you'd be
we
able to
can we
loot.
loot them
So-
from
so
the
the thing-
caravan?
Yes.
So the things you'd be able to loot are currently underneath the mob. So
Damn it.
you have to. You could. Option 3 could be you let them get dragged over to where the children and the person is, and then loot the body.
God. Oh my god. No.
Also doable.
So
You guys can talk about it in and out of character, by the way, as well, because this is happening. This is happening in front of you.
Can I tell if there's a way for the people in the caravan to be able to sneak around the distracted?
No.
Oh, fuck.
So when I say distracted, it's not like they've forgotten about everything else around them. They're just eating right now, and once they've made sure this person isn't getting back up again, they're gonna go after the next fresh body, which is
Right. So if the fresh bodies behind them ran, like, right now.
You mean in front of them?
No, the people in the caravan. In the caravan. Or is that who's
Yeah,
being attacked right
in front of them. They're on the out. So hold on. Let me do a little drawing here. So, see this little red circle?
Where are we?
I'm looking at the main
On the
map. The little red circle. That's the casualties, right?
Okay.
That circle is where the people are.
Black as people?
Black is people.
Okay.
Pink is you guys. That's not a good place to put the pink, but you'll see it.
Okay, yeah.
Right? They're like back into a corner right now. So their only way out would be they would essentially have to take them closer to the mob.
How far away? Do they have a way behind them to get out?
Nope,
Oh, they're just backed into a corner.
mostly. There's ways out to their sides, but the mob will follow them because the mob.
I was
sees
gonna ask
them.
how far away is the mob from us?
Well, let's find out.
I do have a silence pistol.
Assuming you guys aren't within. Let's see. Currently, they're 7 away.
If we made some noise, it could buy them some time.
You'd have to make noise closer than where they see their meal. So you need to be within at least 3 shambles of them to be able to lure them like that. Yeah, because they're seen, right? It's just that these things are eating someone right now, and then they'll move on. They're not even like fully gorging. They're just like making sure he's dead, and then they move on.
All right.
Caravan. Can I do an awareness to see if there's anything explosive near them?
Sure, do an awareness.
Or if anyone has a better awareness and wants to try that.
And I only have one. I think, was it Benny that had 2?
Benny has 2. However,
And he doesn't.
Benny
care.
wants to leave. These people
Okay,
these people
we're
he
good.
cannot
7.
save.
Looking for something explosive near the caravan or near the.
In that direction.
Okay, you see the caravan has like propane tanks on it.
Can you shoot the propane?
Wait. You want to track even more?
It's an idea.
It ain't gonna help them. They're already dead. They just don't realize it yet.
Could be worth a shot.
No. All right. Look at me. Look at yourselves. Now look behind me. Now look all around us. That's a lot of buildings with dark recesses, crevices, and holes where dead people can exist.
To be fair, the 21 would have come out of somewhere already.
But you cause a boom, and now all of them in this nearby area are going to be attracted to that sound. And that side's a dead end. So that means they're going to come from behind us, or from the other side of those people down that alleyway, which is going to make them double dead. realistically, none of us are going to play hero today and save anyone's lives, because I reckon that sword and armor ain't for show. But do you think you can kill 20 fucking casualties before they get to those dead folk over there? Honestly.
I think I need a horse.
Then he stands upright and he does like the motion where he like looks around for a horse. Well, I don't see no horse. Like, hey, I would like to save them too, but realistically, we ain't going to save them. At most, we can sit here on our butts, wait until the area cools down, then like tiptoe over there and scavenge whatever shit they had. But like, alternatively, we can just tiptoe away and not worry about it. Oh, are we listening to Devour right now?
Yeah.
I know this song.
Yes, you do.
Caleb hates it, but he will go along with Benny's suggestion.
If we were more than 3, but I've seen what these have done before.
Yeah, like if I had a gun, you had a gun, we all had guns. We could go pew, 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 from a like nice safe distance. Then wade into melee, but that we just don't have that option. I think the sooner we get out of here, the less likely we are going to encounter a vector.
Okay.
Solid idea of what vectors are yet?
Oh yeah, we faced
Yeah.
vectors.
Okay.
That was at the very beginning of everything.
You can tell with how many are here and how many are eating, you're not going to be worried about vectors at the moment. Only if the kids and the person who's left gets bit and still survives without getting eaten alive.
And that's what Benny's worried about.
The little
It's
kid
not that bad.
vectors
Oh,
coming
let's-
after your ankles.
With that awareness from the before, can I tell if any of them look injured?
Yeah, you can tell. They seem fine. I mean, they're obviously shaken up and such, but they're okay.
You can't just make this easy and be like, oh yeah, one's totally bit. You can go.
Once all these bit, you can go. No, they're perfectly fine. They're perfectly fine and savable.
Wow, so savable. They even have shirts that say savable on them.
Save us!
Yeah.
Help us.
Help us!
Perfectly rescuable.
Hey, let's pile that guilt on those shoulders here. Hey,
Yeah.
more guilt.
You guys are abandoning them?
Yes, yes. You put it
The
that
rest of
Hell
the
way.
yeah.
train, the rest of the train needs the seeds more than.
The bodies.
Okay then.
Yeah,
sucks, and I hate it.
Come back and bite us in the booties, because they'll survive and be like, point to those people, they didn't save us from 20 people. Ooh. I will die.
Yeah, if they survive, that credit
Are
to
you
them.
worried
They
more
deserve
about
to
them
get
pointing
back.
you out, or about the fact that if they don't survive, that means they definitely got eaten alive?
Both.
Both? Okay. I didn't know if one was better than the other for you there.
Look, if they both noticed us in the background, past a group of 21, and also survive, they deserve to shit on us.
I, as a player, am concerned about them surviving and them being like, ooh, you people just left us to die.
I'm glad this is strictly a mechanic. This is strictly a mechanic worry and not a moral one anymore.
In character, Caleb is just moral, sad, fuck.
Yeah, no, the first BB left to die though. It's fine, right?
It's fine.
Just,
Alright.
We'll just weigh this pebble down more.
just think
straight.
about it, okay? That's like 15 people today alone that we've just left there to die.
No more talking, please.
More like 20.
Stop.
I
guess
wasn't
23
sure if
now.
it was 20, but like, I
23 and 2 small preteen children. So
Please.
are they really children in the zombie apocalypse?
is this what you're saying? Is everyone starting to walk away?
Yeah, please don't. Don't. Damn it.
Doing a quick assessment.
Yeah.
Neither of you look battle ready at all, right?
No, absolutely not. I have a gun.
I have
but
a
no.
crowbar.
They're in another world and another team, but not here. Not
I mean,
now.
there's some high risk stuff you guys can do to still eke this out.
I'm a lover,
Yeah.
not a fighter.
You don't have to literally kill the entire mob.
Well,
But you guys are leaving?
got some seeds to collect, hey yo.
Alrighty then. Go
Yeah, we
get
gotta
some
get those seeds.
First off, roll me self-control.
Yeah.
I'm really
Yippee
debating.
bee.
I don't have a
Yippee
willpower to earn
bee.
back, but I'm really debating doing a weak spot.
There it
Hey.
is. Well,
Hey, I think I totally get my weak spot of
It has to make the situation worse somehow.
I made us all roll checks for
No.
abandoning them.
It's extremely simple.
Damn it.
I'm sorry, man.
No, it's all good.
If it fucked up the
Dude,
mission
I'm
or
okay.
something like important somehow.
I crit failed.
You crit failed? Okay.
Yeah, 9-9.
Alright. Most of you are fine as you leave these people to die.
Poor Pebble.
Like I have a soft spot that if there's hope to push for it, but I feel like Benny was able to degrade that hope.
Well, it's up to you. What's your soft spot? I mean, there is hope for it. They're not being beset upon. And there is ways to handle it other than just fighting off.
I think coming into this, the soft spot was definitely going to start to trigger, and I think she was going to absolutely go in there. But as Benny was able to keep talking it into a point where she reasoned it is hopeless.
Look at Benny. Fucking no persuasion, still convincing people to make bad decisions.
You know,
really is the
it's
drop all over
probably
again.
a good decision. It's
Is
just
it
gonna
though?
take emotional damage here.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Oh, let's
you crit
find out.
failed,
He
right?
says it like crit fail.
Crit failed, right?
Yeah, crit fail.
3 detachment for me.
Hell.
Oh!
As your last sight as you leave is the casualty horde finally beginning to get up to go after the person and the children, who tries to get the children behind them and fight off these 21 by themselves.
Yep.
And then you lose sight of them.
Yep. Don't need my imagination to know what happens. Hey ho, seen plenty of it before. Hey ho.
Let's just hope if a 23 doesn't become a, 26.
Yeah, you gonna jinx it right now?
I'm gonna take detachment damage. I'm gonna kill.
I ain't jinxing shit, Jordan.
Alright, well,
It has, it will.
everyone spent a ration. See, look at how quick that leg went by. You guys are great.
I'm
You were
sorry.
like, oh man, this might take all day. No, it's fine. See?
I'm sorry, everyone. Benny is just true rat mode of I ain't dealing with that.
No, it was a perfectly valid reason. It
Benny
just
is
hurt
the exact
Caleb very
counter
much.
that I need for both my weak and soft spot that would have absolutely thrown my character in there and died.
Same.
He would have gone out in a blaze of glory just just like the night before.
Yep, and then the train had been like, wow, we don't have our seeds anymore. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not entirely hopeless.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Alright, so then...
Third
are you guys using an interlude at all, or...?
what is the benefit of an interlude?
Yeah, don't have to worry about problems that would occur during a normal lag. You just have to talk to each other, which might incur self-control damage instead of having to deal and worry about bodily damage.
But it also has positive stuff sometimes too, right?
Yeah, if the conversation goes well, then you might gain back humanity.
Look, we've just been having such a great time so far.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys aren't going to talk about anything depressing.
True.
Oh, also, I should ask, how do you guys feel about Benny convincing you guys to not help people? Is it like a understandable thing to you guys, or is it?
Caleb sees the practicality.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the same kind of reasoning that got him out of the hospital.
Right.
So he understands it. He doesn't like it, but he understands it.
And lancelost?
I think there is some resentment held there, but
Okay.
she's also busy revisiting the past, I think.
Okay, that's fine then. That's fine.
We've been blessed by Concat.
Oh god, you can hear that? Sorry, guys.
Baby. No, it's good.
I thought I was muted.
I thought so too.
I feel
Alright,
pretty good
so,
about Benny convincing people to abandon those people, Jordan. I feel pretty good about it.
No, that
Benny
was...
feels great about Benny.
right. Benny's
Well,
doing great.
I did the right
have-
thing.
Since the word of the day is coffee, I have had a full cup and I need to use the bathroom again, so I'll be back.
Okay.
My name's Benny, and I believe in doing what's right
Yeah,
by me.
The detachment just makes, you know, the pebble even more lonely. The loneliest pebble.
Oh, that's what the song was. Lonely Pebble.
Yep. Should I pause recording for when she is back?
Yeah, pause for now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's spend that ration.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. We're at 3 rations now, right? Spent?
Should be.
Okay.
Unless you've already done physical actions like scavenging and stuff.
I think you had a spend right before
Aye.
we went on break, so I already have 3 toggled.
So 3 plus any times you did something physical.
Alright, and scavenging does count as something physical?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, I
so
suppose
I'm at 4.
when I patched him, was that considered?
No, that spend charges off your first aid kit.
Okay.
Essentially, every action has to spend a charge off of something for you to be able to do it, unless it's an intelligence-only roll. And usually you're looking stuff up on Ubik, which would also cost charges and stuff, right?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. So if you're doing an action, and it's not an intelligence roll, and you haven't spent a charge on something, then you have something that allows you to do it for free, or you've done something wrong. Alright. So, next leg then. You guys begin moving through the city, getting closer to your destination, when you see a huge
Uh-oh.
military convoy approaching in the distance. You can see from where you are, some of the equipment's a little outdated. Some other stuff is like barely holding together. It's covered in blood and scratches, and it's definitely been through the ringer.
Holy shit. I'm not having a seizure, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not.
Oh, fuck.
But you can see that this, since it's slightly outdated and stuff, this is definitely made up of a group of traders. It's
Traders as in like AWOL.
with the T.
Like, they sell stuff or they're enemies?
With a T. Like, with a T. Trader?
Traitor. Okay, traitor. Okay.
Yeah. It seems to be a collection of both American troops, there's some border patrol vehicles, and also Canadian military as well. Seems to be a collection of multiple branches.
Where are they heading? What
Well,
direction?
at the moment they're heading right towards you.
Oh, hmm.
Oh no, me and my fucking orange jumpsuit stand out way too much.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh.
Maybe we
Can I feel them looking at me, Jordan?
I don't know, man. How paranoid are you?
I'm very paranoid.
Roll self-control.
Oh. Oh no, I need to run for cover.
Yeah, they're definitely looking at you. They're
Oh,
coming
no.
right for you.
Oh no.
They know what you did, Benny.
Ah,
They
shit.
know you convinced us to leave those other people.
You look like a
alone.
prisoner, and they're coming after you now.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Hey, but
no, please continue.
I was gonna say, well, prisoners wear blue jumpsuits now.
And you would know.
Because you're
I
in
would.
prison.
Nope. I just know things.
Well, the equipment they have is a little outdated. Maybe they're still looking for orange jumpsuits.
Oh no.
How many does it look like?
Well, my rough estimate is huge. So,
Many then, okay.
very many. An army's worth, really.
Well, good news. After they pass, there's probably not going to be any casualties.
We can try to hide.
So, you watch as they continue to trundle on forward.
Yeah, they,
Um,
can we tell
you
if they
can-
see us?
Well,
Or have spotted us yet?
well, they haven't made any indication.
Does it
It's kind of
matter?
hard to tell when, like, someone's seen you from a distance
True.
that aren't, like, doing anything about it.
We do have a person with an orange jumpsuit.
Either way, you can also see they have drone cover. They have multiple drones in the skies around, scouting out ahead of them and around them. So even if you do try to hide from them, it'll be very hard to try and hide from them.
True. I guess Caleb's first instinct is to just kind of huddle on the side and hope they just kind of pass us by.
give them room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the guys with tanks and shit get the right of way in this situation.
Yeah. Let's get out of their way.
Yeah. They move through, they pass you. It's like a
Gosh.
military convoy of the old days. Except just every which make and model and just so much shit.
Yeah,
Eventually-
they've been through the fucking ringer.
Yep. And eventually all vehicles stop and halt as one
Shit.
stops in front of you.
In front of us. Oh, we were
Oh,
letting them by,
shit.
please.
I think we scooted as far out of the way as we could.
Yeah.
Yep, it seems to be an armored command vehicle.
Uh,
As the top pops open and someone crawls on out.
hello.
It's the last waves.
He looks at the three of you and says, "My name is Captain Hannibal."
Like Hannibal, you know, the conqueror.
Something like that, sure.
All
Steps
right.
up. You guys need anything?
We don't, but there's people behind us that could use assistance.
The people you left behind that died?
Yeah.
Well, they're probably dead by this point.
Well, we can warn them about
But
that
But
then.
you can still tell them that.
There's a large group of casualties ahead.
Yeah, if we
Behind,
come upon
ahead of you.
if we come upon them, we'll handle it then. Thanks for the info.
Nods.
Where you, fine gentlemen headed? Yeah, don't mind me asking.
They're headed east.
Wait, east or west? We're going east.
No, yeah, he says he's heading east from where you guys currently are, which would mean towards the recession. Because that
Yeah,
is
but-
east of you.
Oh, wait. They're
Um,
southeast. They're going southeast. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, they're not going directly east because that is the ocean. Or, sorry, not the ocean, that is the lake.
Khan's mistake.
Yeah, that is the
We're going
lake.
through the lake.
We're going to
So-
the ocean.
yeah, the guys on the other side are kind of assholes. That's why
Oh.
we're on this side, not that
Oh.
side.
Well, we know. Don't worry. You won't have to be worrying about them or any of this shit much longer, hopefully.
Ooh, ooh.
Best of luck.
I wish you good luck there, Commander Hannibal.
We're gonna be giving the world back to the humanity's real survivors.
Ooh.
Yeah, you guys can roll sensitivity if you want.
This guy has nothing to lose, I don't think.
Ooh.
I made it.
You made it? Okay. Yeah, yeah, he's unhinged right now. This commander has come unhinged.
He is unhinged and pissed, I bet.
Yeah. The best case scenario, he's assembled all these people together and they've all under the same kind of principle at this point, but either way, best case scenario, all his troops are doomed to be slaughtered at the wall. Worst case scenario, they breach the border actually, and they cause a second crash to happen.
Oh. Oh, maybe.
Ooh.
I appreciate you stopping to ask how we're doing.
Yeah.
Need rations or anything?
If you're handy of amount, yeah, sure. I wouldn't say no to some extra food.
You can
Though.
refill
But
your
you
rations.
might need it more than us.
Yeah.
You can refill your rations.
Actually.
Really?
Oh, nice. That's
They'll
that's
give you,
that,
yeah, you refill your rations.
This guy's so cool.
that's real nice.
It's too bad he's going off on suicide
I know,
mission.
right?
They might
And
win.
none of us have the charisma to make him just go over to the
If-
crane instead.
I mean, I can attempt a very meager, like, just...
Hey, there's also a point to spend a will.
I don't have a
Yeah,
will. It's
I can say there's no convincing him. You can see the look in his eye.
Oh,
he needs
he's-
therapy.
He is
Which is-
gone, and I
He needs
cannot
therapy,
provide therapy.
and to be debriefed and to be put into a room and talk to someone for like a day before he comes out of this.
Well, if there's other people you're looking to help, you seem like upstanding fellows, right?
If they come into our direct path, we can help them, but we can't go off the track. We're on a mission.
I understand. Would I know if their current trek would take them close to the station?
Might.
Might. Well, if you're going past Union Station, there's a lot of people there that could use your help.
If it's on the path, we'll stop.
All right, I'm just saying, you know, like if you can't give those assholes on the other side, you know, a good whipping, that'd be great. But if regardless, it'd be nice if you could also help them people out too. But thank you for the rations.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you very much.
You take care of yourselves.
Will do.
Good
You
luck on
too,
the
there,
mission.
Commander.
Convoy forward. And everyone gets moving again.
Fuck, I had like shivers go up my spine there when he stopped.
Betty says that after, like, they leave.
Yep.
Alright. So, you guys have essentially. There's no way you're stopping all these guys.
So, I'm
Obviously.
unfortunately very sad.
But you've got choices, or a choice at least. You can just keep on going about your day. Or, if you really are worried about there being a second crash, then you could try and get in contact with the HQS somehow.
We have no way to contact.
I said somehow.
Right.
Or contact them when you get back.
Medieval lady has no tech.
Is it an awareness or a scavenger roll to try to find an item?
It'd be a scavenge roll, but you need to be in an area where you can scavenge.
And I take it this isn't an area that we can scavenge?
No.
Okay.
Not particularly.
Okay. Then.
Probably well looted.
What would the benefit...
If you want, you can head into a building nearby and try and scavenge through there, but that means I do get to roll to see if something random happens.
Do we know what the benefit of contacting the DHQS would be? How would that prevent anything?
If they know about an attack before it happens, it usually helps people win.
Well, you see, Benny doesn't believe in helping those fuckers. They betrayed us. The great betrayal.
Okay.
However, What do you guys think about letting the station know that there's a giant armored convoy that's going to be nearby?
Yeah, I think letting the station know what's going
Yeah,
on.
that'd
would
probably be good. So that they don't immediately feel attacked.
Especially considering that it was the military that pulled out and kind of fucked us in the first place.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
I mean, they'll be fine.
Oh yeah, but like if you see that kind of group coming at you, I'm not worried about the military attacking them. I'm worried about them attacking the military.
I'm not even worried about that. It's just more of people being aware of who's around each other.
Yeah.
It's fine. Letting them know won't change much.
Okay.
Do we want to try to let the DHQS know?
Can you remind me what who the DHQS is again?
The recession.
The recession.
Also,
exactly,
the soldiers,
or-
if you do want, are willing
Yeah.
to trade with you guys as well. By the way.
I don't really have anything to trade right now.
Hmm.
Could they have bumped up my that charge from the first aid? I mean, it's only one, but
Can you trade for like extra backup rations?
No, I don't allow that in how I'm running this game.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Because I
Still-
got this
Still on the
lovely,
fence with that.
still have this lovely sword,
actually,
and it takes a lot to swing it.
vice versa. Could I have helped with any medical things if I saw any issues, since they were AWOL basically, so I assume they have their own medical, but you know.
Yeah,
If they
they've
want
already
to.
kind of been through as much as they can.
Okay.
And like you could do that, but I'll spend rations off your first aid.
Yeah, but it's a nice thing to do.
Oh, you just yeah.
I spend one just to help them out.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah. I am helping my little moral, like that little moral thing right there, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're doing it so you can feel better.
I'm doing it so I can feel better.
Sure thing.
If I really wanted to get that will back, Benny would say something.
Well, if I really wanted to get some will back, I'd be sticking with these people as they go.
If I wanted Will back, I would have done a lot of stuff last leg.
This is the new meme now.
Right. Hey, we still got the final part. We can all use our spots and cause a whole bunch of havoc for ourselves.
So, are you guys gonna be doing something, or are you guys?
I will not be doing anything in addition.
Okay.
We do have a giant armored convoy like right next to us. Do we want to try to scavenge a building nearby to see if we can get some cool loot?
They will not
Or
help
not.
you.
They will not help us. Oh, fuck that, then.
You're not.
They
they're
see you
not,
run in
they're
there
not,
and get eaten
they're
by
not
zombies,
gonna
they're
give you
like,
cover. They're fucking moving as soon as you leave. Like they're not.
Damn.
It's not like, hey, can you guys just wait right here while we scavenge through this building? They're not doing that.
Ah, damn it.
There's no
I was
game.
really
Hey,
hopeful.
look, that guy's getting eaten by casualties. That's kind of funny.
Damn it.
Is there anything they left behind in their wake, though?
Destroyed cars, a lot of noise, and probably a lot of casualties that are stirred by their moving.
Oh, okay. Kind of dangerous to follow exactly where they went then. Well,
It's not like they were like throwing trash out on the way. Oh man, look at this cache of weapons they left behind.
Now remember to dump all your guns behind you when you're done with them. Fire once, drop it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I can't wait to learn that it's the survivors of this assault that joined the train, and that's why the train gets a tank cannon.
No. No, it's not.
No, these people all die. Just like Hannibal.
Alright, I guess that's all we got.
Also, I agree, Wrath.
Okay. Let's move on then.
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately, they left. All right.
I do have a question.
Uh-huh.
Because when you swing a weapon, do you spend a charge on the weapon as well?
If you haven't bought off wear and tear on it, yes.
Okay.
Because it does slowly break away, of course.
Yeah. Okay, I was just curious because you're saying everything has a cost, and I was like, God, do they take from the weapon and my
Yes.
rations?
But
Yes,
the
it
wear
does.
and tear is only on successful hit, right?
Yeah. Only any successful hit. Fortunately, human bones do their job quite well, which means items sometimes have trouble breaking them.
Man, silly human bones that just don't jello. God.
Bones.
Bones. Jello bones.
Alright, well, you guys will be coming up on your job site soon then.
Yep.
I hate to be that guy, Jordan, because it keeps on happening to you.
What's up?
I have to leave.
It
keeps on happening. It's a new curse.
What's going on?
My mother and I had plans for 8 o'clock, and they're doing it now to watch movie together.
Oh, okay.
We could
Yeah.
maybe pause until and maybe wrap it up before drop, maybe? Is that possible?
It's whatever.
I'm sorry, Jordan.
It's fine.
Now I am the one causing you suffering.
It's fine. Going with your mom.
Alright. Thank you for being understanding, my gamer.
It's fine. See here.
Oh,
Sorry.
we skipped all the little legs and we left so many people to die. Now we're ready for some seeds when we get back.
Alright, well, that's the end of the session then, everyone.
Yeah.
GG.
GG.
We're
Good
horrible.